I'm a flight attendant and I read the most ridiculous and random news while sitting in my jump seat. Welcome to today's episode of Why Is This News? So this actually happened and it's wild. Guys, it's wild. A skydiving group in Queensland, Australia took off from the Tully airport in September from what was supposed to be a normal jump. There were 17 parachutists on board, aiming for a 16-way formation jump for about 15,000 feet in the air. Okay, so they were going to be about 15,000 feet in the air. Everything seemed routine until the first jumper went to exit the plane. As he leaned out the roller door, the handle on his reserve parachute snagged on the wing flap. That caused the reserve to open prematurely right there on the plane. And then things got even more intense. The parachute instantly pulled him backward against the airplane, his legs hitting the plane's horizontal stabilizer and damaging it. The chute's lines wrapped around the tailplane, leaving the skydiver suspended midair, hanging on the aircraft, hanging from it like this. He's just flapping like this on the wing. There's actual footage of it. The clip was released by the Australian Transport Safety Bureau, and it shows him dangling. And the pilots and everybody's reacting. Now, while this is all happening, another skydiver filming the jump got knocked into a separate free fall when the initial chaos unfolded. The pilot declared a mayday, 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 and he tried to keep the plane stable and eventually brought the damaged aircraft back to land safely at Tully. Meanwhile, the man, the dangler, stuck on the plane, used a hook knife to cut away the reserve chute lines while still in the air, freeing himself, and then deployed his main parachute. Despite the chaos and tangles and shenanigans, the man safely landed with only a minor leg injury. And investigators later pointed out that carrying a hook knife as part of your gear is not required. It's not a tool that's, normally required of skydiving, but his hook knife saved his life. So the next time you go skydiving, consider taking a hook knife. And just to underline how unusual this wasn't a freak base jump, bungee, slip, or stunt. The chute didn't open on the ground level or the cliff. It opened on the plane itself, and so it spun into one of the most terrifying positions a jumper can imagine. So yeah, skydiving is extreme, guys. But just remember, someone's reserve parachute once got caught on an airplane itself, and he still made it down. Just saying.